Oh,
All right. Hello, happy health habits, happy hour, midlife makeover mindset mavens. I love you. I love, love, love you. I'm so happy to be back. And I did watch your sessions, and even though I wasn't there all the time, I did see the recordings, and I love every minute of what you guys were doing. Um, and what was going on. I was trying my best to keep up. Trying my best to keep up with everything and got the reset challenge, at least the link going. And I'll tell you, we have like 20 or 30. I don't know. Sharon has her dozen people, and then we have another 20 or 30 who have at least taken the metabolic age quiz. We've got some people participating, others that just dabbled, but so I got that done at least. Being gone a month was crazy. Needless to say, I'm not caught up at all. So you guys are all ahead of me. Took me 3 days to get over jet lag, and I still feel like I'm not quite there. Um, so I'm catching up. So January 1, maybe I'll start next Monday. But I wanted to share with you. Everyone asked me, how, can you see my screen? Everyone asked me, how was your trip? Well, first of all, there's no way to describe it because it was a month and it was crazy. We flew over, we had a timeshare in on Mallorca, then we flew to Madrid. We had a hotel for 4 days. We walked 30,000 steps a day. Then we trained to the southeast of Spain, and then we had a car and we drove all over the southeast of Spain. Then we flew to Canary. We took a rest on the beaches and took some tours. And then we
wow.
flew to Portugal. And let me tell you, if you go to Portugal, make sure you have good shoes and you're in shape because everything is uphill both ways. Everything, everything, everything. So, I that being said, my husband's a walker, right? We don't do bus tours. We don't do, like little rolly. We don't rent carts. We walk everywhere. So, I have to share with you guys. Do you see this picture, this folder of photos? Can you see this?
Yes,
It
a
is
lot of
all
food.
food.
Very,
All
very
food.
good.
So, okay, so literally, you guys, we walked on average 20,000 steps per day,
Oh, wow.
and
Wow.
we literally ate our way through Portugal and Spain. I had pastries every single day, and I'm showing you this because this is true confessions, not kidding you. We did not hold back. We went into every pastry store. We ate everything. We walked a billion miles and we had so much fun. The food was fabulous. And this is my favorite part of it because we had so much fun eating. It was ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong, but I just have to show you this. The churros were disgusting. I hate churros. You guys know what churros are? This fried bread and chocolate. Ugh, I don't like it, but
Yummy,
I
yummy.
ate it. But anyways, I had to share this with you because I think it's hilarious. We literally we literally ate pastries every day, but we had so much fun with the coffee. Oh, don't even get me started. I'm so caffeinated. It's going to take me forever to get off of caffeine. We had free coffee, like coffee machines where you could have espresso and cappuccino and all the things.
Oh, all that
I
stuff.
was so
Oh,
ridiculously
A
caffeinated.
real coffee.
oh,
Yeah,
And
so
isn't the
and
chocolate like thick and goopy when you get it in the
yeah,
cup? Yeah.
crepes, the wine, the pizza, the
oh.
everything. So here's the thing. I felt terrible, of course, eating all this, but it was so wonderful. I just did it anyway. You never win in Rome, right? You're gonna do
Do
that.
it.
Well, my husband drank, so of course I had to have all of his port and all of my port. So, because he doesn't drink. So, anyways, these fried fish things with full of cheese. And I just share this with you because it's so hysterical. Because that's all we did was like worry about what we were going to eat and where we were going to go. So, I'll stop sharing this so you don't get too hungry.
Yeah.
But this this is this was my really fun like out on a limb thing, and we had a great time. And don't you know, I come back. That's meringue, by the way. They sell meringue in like big huge things like this. It's the weirdest thing. Um, but I there's me had so just let myself have fun. But you know what? If we didn't walk as much as we did, I wouldn't have been able to do,
Right.
to
Yeah.
do all of
Right.
this, right? And so the moral of the story was I ate Fuelings the rest of the time. I literally took a suitcase full of Fuelings, and my husband was kind of to his chagrin. We ate them all the time because we were on the run all the time. So I was, we were going, and so these bars saved these stupid bagel bars saved my life, and I brought every potatoes and the Fueling saved my life, and I ate those a lot of the rest of the time because we were on the go and I didn't gain weight, so it was wonderful because
Oh,
the
that's
I,
good.
I ate the other stuff, and you're always afraid of that, but that was really one of the fun parts. But everywhere we went was just beyond, and what I learned was that you can take a break, you can allow yourself to just unplug, you can allow yourself to just let everybody else be responsible for themselves, and just take a break from life and go experience and have adventures. And we called it 30 dates in 30 days for our 30-year
That's
anniversary, and
cool.
we
That is
literally
so
did.
cool.
Yeah, we
Yes.
literally did
Yeah,
that, and we
that's
found out that we
awesome.
really still like each other. We
Yes.
That's important.
Even better.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
this
fun
year we
together.
did our 30th anniversary in three sections, so I like your 30 date even
Yeah,
better.
you did had your
Yeah, we
32.
did a
So
three-parter.
yeah, that was the best part, is we found out that we still were in love and we still loved each other, and
Yes.
we could still be together
That,
for 30 days in whatever
Small,
confined
yeah.
spaces,
yes. Yeah.
so we had some time apart, but we had to use some above the line, below the line, and it wasn't all fun and games. When you travel, you have things that go wrong, but nonetheless, it was a huge blessing, and that I got to come back, and I was looking forward to seeing you guys today. And
Yeah.
so,
Good.
and I was talking to Sharon today about how I am trying to adopt the retired mindset now that my husband's retired. Okay, I am retired. This is my passion project. This is my fun. You guys are my tribe. This is my, right? This is not, it's what I just do because I love it. And so Sharon is that way too. And this isn't about business. It's not about sales. It's not about nothing about that. It's about that we live it, breathe it, and do it, right? We're living it, and we're not dying doing it. We're not trying to, you know what I'm saying? We're not,
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got real clear about the fact that I just missed you guys, and I need you, and we need each other, and I need the system. I can't even tell you, I wouldn't have even been able to go. I don't think this trip would have even happened if I hadn't been a part of this community, if I hadn't been a part of this growth process, spiritually, mentally, physically. They always say, what do you get out of coaching? Well, I really I got a tribe, I got a community, I got my life completely transformed. I wouldn't have taken this trip, I wouldn't have planned it, it wouldn't have been on my radar. But when your dreamer gets broken, and then you get your health back, and then you start sort of dreaming again, and thinking, "God, if I could do this, then maybe I could do that. And if I can achieve this, then maybe I can do that." And then, you guys have all been there, right? Like you're in baby chunks, but it's been 8 years, and I celebrated my 8-year anniversary, and I'll stop talking. But while I was there, I totally forgot it was my 8-year anniversary, December 18th, of being a coach. And
Wow.
and yeah, and it's 8 years, and I literally started doing this just for me, just for myself, just because I was desperate, just because I couldn't get it together, just because I was still a recovering sugar addict and didn't know how to live it. I just only knew how to hop from diet to diet. And it's been 8 years, and I've gone through so much and been able to figure this out. So I can't say enough about like what coaching has done for me, because you guys have given more to me than I've given out. Do you know what I mean? I've gotten more in return than you know, I got the life I live now because everybody keeps showing up, and and even there's some people coming back, people that were the former dieters who didn't transition properly, who didn't get the live it part. They just got the diet piece, and they're coming back going, yeah, okay, I remember when, right? I felt so good, and I remember when you were saying we should be working on this. mindset stuff. So it's fun to see these people, coming back now too, and engaging in the other parts and pieces. Now that the metabolism train has left the building, people are starting to really glom onto that. They need to love themselves enough, because healthy habits don't come in a pill and a shot, right? And so give yourself a high five for showing up. We're gonna get off of the
Yes.
me show now and get into the making sure we stay grounded. Oh, let me tell you how many times was I breathing during this trip, right? Grounding myself, all the things. Thank you for being an optimist for me and being my tribe. So, I want to focus in on you guys and what you accomplished during December. It was a hard month. Some of you may have felt stuck. Some of you feel like you were weird or backwards during the holidays because you were the healthy one. Maybe you felt like you fell off the wagon, but I liked how they started Monday night, the beginning of the year, with what macro habit are you going to focus on and what's your word of the year. So, enough about me. Let's focus in on you guys. I talked to Kathy today. I would love for Kathy to share her word and her little experience with
Yes.
her scale. You guys are 10 steps ahead of me, in that most of you have this body comp scale, and mine is still in the package, so I have not gotten started yet. It has cellophane on it. Um, my focus will be on getting this done and figuring out how to watch my videos in the challenge. I think my macro habit goal is going to be focused in, just so I can be done on the motion part. I want to work on more of that core strength, and sleep as usual, but I want to up my core strength. And now that I have my scale and our word, my husband and I have words: freedom, peace, and presence. Those are our words
Oh, good.
for
Good, good, good.
the year. So that's me. We made a couples statement, which I thought this was kind of fun. Maybe you guys can do. We made a couples mission statement, and it is: gratitude first, freedom over noise, peace over pressure, and presence over everything. So freedom, peace, and presence, along with gratitude. So
Okay, good.
those are our words for the year. So that's me. And now let's share. I want to hear about all you guys. Kathy, do you want to start with your experience with
Yes.
the
Sure.
Renfro, and your husband's experience with the
Yeah.
body comp scale?
And I feel bad because I missed a couple Wednesdays through the holidays, but I was just really focused. I wasn't going to get the scale, and then I thought I'm going to get the scale. So I got the scale. I got it set up for me and my husband, and I got on it and I got my numbers, and I'm pretty pleased. I mean, I'm actually at my metabolic age, but I want to, get that lower, like Dr. A. I think he said he was what, 20 years lower than his real age. I don't know if I can do that, but certainly can work on that. I had some numbers. I talked to Amy this morning. I wasn't, really sure about. My visceral fat is excellent, but my subcutaneous fat was high. So she's going to kind of check and see why there was such a disconnect between those two numbers, and then
Yeah,
what I
we're
can
going to
do.
learn about that. I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure
why that was so different. But for the most part, I'm happy with my numbers. I think there were, pretty much we decided where they're supposed to be. But again, I want to improve. My husband's was not as good as mine, but again, he's coming off of cancer treatment, so he knows what he needs to work on. And I think this is just a great way for us to start our year. And I've gained actually, since I took the cruise in July, and then through the holidays, I've gained 5 pounds. And so that's my threshold. I can't go over that. So now I know I need to cut the sugar back out, kind of like Amy, and go back to being kind of just more careful in my choices.
Back to
But
reality. No more pastries every
no,
day.
no more Christmas cookies and candy. That's kind of what I kind of overdid. My word for this year is intentional. And I looked that up and it said to act with purpose, thought, and design, making deliberate choices that align with my values and goals. And that's kind of where I am now. I feel I'm just going to
Good.
be intentional on my choices.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Well,
Love it.
you
And
have
what
a
I
good
love is that
intentional buddy because Betty also picked intentional.
You did too?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
like,
I
good
did.
job. Yay,
We
Betty.
must have the same wavelength going.
Oh, I
and
know. It was
I
just,
love that your husband got on this and got on the bandwagon because now they're able to now Kathy's got a goal to increase that muscle mass so she
Right.
can so now we
yeah.
got her a plan for her to get the aminos in there, to watch the muscle go up, the subcutaneous go down, so she can see those details as she gets off the sugar. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the
That would happen.
water,
Yeah.
the water weight too. So,
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
I'm really
So,
excited. Really excited.
yeah,
Good,
it gives you
good.
it gives you a new
It does.
perspective.
Well, when
Yeah,
you
It's
start
a
looking at,
touchstone.
these different areas that it's testing, it's just, yeah, it opens up your mind. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And she
Yeah.
jumped right into the reset challenge too, and she knows more about it than I do, so I'm still trying to
Oh,
figure it
good,
out.
good.
Mary, what you got, girl? I know you always have something good. Look at your long flowing. Mine gets shorter and yours gets longer.
Oh,
Uh, well, yeah, it was my December that I enjoyed as well. Um, and so I kind of reflected at the end of the year. I was disappointed myself because, yes, I did the bike trips, I did the backpacking, I did all those crazy things that I can now because I lost weight, but yet I had kind of went on the decline, and then December I enjoyed. But yet the good news is, you even when you go off the wagon, you don't go off the wagon. I mean,
yeah.
yes, you have your bites and your tastes and you enjoy some things, but you keep that little thing in your head says it's a holiday.
Yeah.
Enjoy today, but then you stop the next day.
Yeah.
And so overall, this program has helped me and this lifestyle has helped me know how to put the brakes on it. And yeah, my word for the year, I last week I couldn't find my word. I wasn't happy. And I was going to go back to incline because then you could decline, recline, or incline. And then I posted, my word came in the mail. 2 hours later, December 31st, a big, huge envelope with one of the Bible programs came on and it said accelerate inspiration. And so accelerate is my
Good.
word because I can choose to, again, decelerate. I can choose to coast along, which is what I did last year. I coasted, or I can choose to accelerate. And so I'm back
Excellent.
into crazy momentum, accelerating. My body fat is going down. I've got the scale. Um, and I actually got my body fat into the green today, and I have lost about 3 pounds. So we're getting there,
Yay!
and I'm doing a couple new things that I think are making all the difference, and I'm excited to see where the year will take me.
What are you doing that's
Yeah.
making, I'm posting this. I love that you posted it in the contenders group. It was great. That was wonderful. What are you doing that's different that you think, or do you have a macro habit you're focusing on as
Um,
the weight
it'll
management piece?
it'll be on eating, but right now I don't know if I want to say it in the group because you may or may not agree. I'm doing a 3-day water fast, which is detoxing me, and I'm following a program that's fast like a girl, and it's because of the autophagy, it's the healing, it's the um, stem cells. And then I'm going to rebuild. I've had UTIs that I've been fighting terribly
Yeah.
and antibiotic resistance and all that. I honestly feel this is healing all of that. And then I will rebuild with the bone broth, the probiotics, and then head back into my Optavia.
Mhm.
But I'm rebuilding myself and killing off the bad stuff and trying to get into my gut lining and get everything rebuilt.
Yep. It's not a bad idea. It's not a lifestyle, but it's not a bad idea. And it's not a bad, your purposes are perfect for it. Can be the
Right.
same thing, you know, those types of things can do that really beautifully. It's just that people miss the boat on that being the
Right.
way to live life. Because you
No,
can't. Yeah,
it's not a live life, it's a
yeah,
reset, and then you put that
yeah,
biblical with it because I'm your God girl.
yep.
And and then I start going, wait a minute, I am still really pulled to food, when you face the refrigerator and then you go, no, you don't need to do that. Because even though I've made healthier choices, you still tend to go to the refrigerator in the kitchen and, hey, what's to eat?
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
yeah,
and it's making me more aware of what I can do better. And
yeah.
so for me, it's an emotional, it's a body reset, it's it's my mind, it's my spirituality, and really
Good for
I
you.
see the benefits to rebuilding my body.
Yeah, good for you. No, good for you. That you can do it is beyond belief because I can't do it.
Well,
But good
and
for you.
I honestly didn't know if I could either. But it's just like everyday life. It's that mental
Yeah.
game. And then yeah, my fun thing is for my Christmas present, my husband, we're going snowshoeing in February. So when most people sit on the
Yay!
beach, yeah, we're gonna head off to Colorado, and and I needed it or my snow pants would not have fit.
Ah, that's funny. My snow pants have to fit. Hey,
Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody,
That's real
go,
motivation right there. Good
go
for
to your
you and
life
the
exactly.
book.
reset.
Go, Teresa, this is for you. Go to your life book, page 15 on your life book, okay? And this reminds you of what your macro habits
Right.
are in case you've forgotten. If you don't know them, you can't become the dominant force in your life because you got to know your rocks. 2026, at the beginning of the year, what rocks have fallen out of your jar? You remember this analogy? So, what rocks have fallen out of the jar? Get all the rocks back in the jar, and you may have lost a couple along the way, lost some marbles along the way.
I think, yeah, I think I felt overconfident, and yes, exercise makes up for a lot, but yet when you do too much sugar or this or that, it lets those food monsters creep back in your head,
Yeah.
Yep.
and those behaviors, and really just to eat a cleaner life and to get the crap out of my life is what I need.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good for
yes,
you.
and yes. I'm glad to be home and away from those pastries.
Yep.
I'm telling you what.
Well,
So back,
and I was
back,
just thinking, Mary, a reset is great. It's like a sabbatical, a
Right.
Sabbath
yep,
for a
Right.
purpose.
Yeah.
And Amy just got back from her 30-day sabbatical, so 3 days
Yep.
yep,
sabbatical from food with intention and with your
perfect.
accelerate. It's a great combo, great combo.
Yep.
It's perfect. Absolutely. Good job. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Yvonne, let's hear from you. What's going on, girl? What have you were you in December? You were here once, maybe twice?
Yep, because I went over into my head and whatever. Um, I did the quiz, the metabolic quiz, and this is what sent me over the edge. I am 77 and my metabolic age is 86. My silent scream.
Yes, we all heard the mic drop there.
I hear you. I hear you.
And
Uh-huh.
for me, I'm learning a lot about my mental place And where some people would look at that and say, okay, I'm going to tackle this and da 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 da. Me, on the other hand, went into a deep hole
Mm.
because I'm already having a lot of pain in my body. I'm following the program, but I'm not seeing results. So that's taking my head somewhere else. So right now, I had to take a deep breath, and the deep breath only came yesterday to say, take a deep breath. And so you got to I have to work my way out of where my head was and not throw my hands up. My macro is movement because I hadn't been moving because of the pain in my body. And I went to physical therapy, and they were telling me that I was doing the reverse of what I should have been doing, that when your body hurts, you still have to move. And I was not moving. So that caused a lot of issues that prevents a lot of the things that I am aiming for. So I've got that okay in my head now. So when when you was talking about choosing a macro, it's movement, even if it's just walking from one end of the apartment to the other end of the apartment and back and forth. That's movement. And my word that I chose was patience.
Good word.
And I looked up the word patience, and it's calm, steady endurance.
Wow, that is awesome.
Good.
Wow, calm, steady endurance.
Yeah.
I was just thinking when you were talking, I was thinking, Yvonne, your process is perfect. Your process is perfect. That was what I was thinking. Your process is perfect. You are just embracing this process, and your patience is your patience is absolutely non-negotiable with this, because you know how mental this is for you, right? All the deep stuff, all the deep injury in there, right? Yeah, patience is perfect for you. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And Yvonne, just so you don't feel bad, this drives me crazy. Truth. My metabolic age, I'm 64. My metabolic age is 66. I carry a backpack for 3 freaking days and climb insane mountains. My metabolic health is above where it is, and I'm going to get it down too. So just know, no matter who you are, it's not perfect. My numbers are not, not where I want them to be either. And my word for you is contend, to go with the patience. Don't say I'm fighting my weight, I'm struggling. Don't lead into those negative, those depressed words. You are contending for the prize, which then I go to spirituality and the verse on the Bible, but you contend, you're going in a positive way, that you're going to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. And these numbers are not to make us feel bad. These numbers are to give us more perspective on the whole situation. Think how really imprisoning one weight number is. Think about that's really imprisoning, because you really don't know anything about that number. It's very, very,
I
very
was gonna say, along with that, just like genetics, it's not a sealed in stone thing.
Yeah.
It's a tendency toward, oh, okay, that's information. Now I know. And we don't work, necessarily go the opposite direction. Oh, I'm going to fight against it. We want to work with our body, but obviously guiding. And like, I love how you emphasize, Yvonne, gentle movement. It's like the guiding, you're your own coach, you guide yourself. And, we've all gone down those rabbit holes and whatnot. And that's why it's nice to come back to the group. So look at this beautiful turnout today. But we all need just a little reset. Oh, I love that. Progress versus perfection. In patience, adding into your word. And can I just share mine? I actually have written down my share for the day, for the year, actually. I'm in another group. It's called the 1% group. I'm not the leader there, so I can't let anybody in or anything. But someone talked about using food as medicine and just that concept. And I said, I've always loved that concept. And I lived it several years ago when I was able to reset my thyroid by cleaning up my food intake, not diet, food intake and lifestyle, and didn't end up on medication. So long story, which included menopause and all that. And it was a really rough year before that with PTSD and other things that I had to work on. But the best thing about it, the lesson I really learned, even surpassing the amazing physical benefits and compliments from others, oh, what are you doing? My unexpected bonus was a clean conscience, which is actually what should have come first. That's when I realized I did it in the wrong order. I came from a place of lack and desperation instead of love and respect for my body and appreciation for it as a part of the marvelous creation, and with added gratitude. So in reality, I wasn't broken, just not properly cared for. I was misreading all the symptoms, which were messages from my body pleading with me to listen to my own needs. So this year, I'm starting with love and emotional support instead of hate and dread toward my own body.
Good.
And so I've been really working on boundaries and just coming into the right frame of mind before starting a plan, a project, program, or whatever. But it's the inner work first. And so my word, I'm going to go with gratitude for the whole year.
Okay,
Right here,
good.
gratitude.
Gratitude.
In stone right there.
Oh, wonderful.
Stone and gold plated.
Gratitude first, right?
Gratitude to my body. It's like, it's not broken. It's like, it's unwell because I haven't been taken care of.
Not unwell. That's,
Yeah.
I think we could all steal that from you. Can you?
Yeah. Sure could.
But I was like, I wrote it down the other day and I'm like, I'm sharing on Wednesday.
Well, and if
that
we
was
all
Raise your hand if that applied to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
I
was
catch
so
any
good,
hearts
Carrie.
there? Yeah.
That was so good because we have to love ourselves. Otherwise, if we do it from negativity and fear, it doesn't work.
No.
You can't hate yourself skinny and all that.
Yeah.
You can't hate yourself
you're
healthy.
right, Carrie. You can't hate yourself skinny. Nope.
So no more hating myself healthy because my body's just saying I need this. And that what you said, Sarah, Yvonne, help me. It's just the guiding it. So instead of being mad at my body and hating my body, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be listening. I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm supposed to be taking care of myself.
Yeah.
And I'm going to steal one of your words, gratitude.
No stealing, just sharing. Amen. All good. Please do.
Yes.
Start with gratitude. Somewhere I heard something is like, gratitude is the antidote. And just like to every negative thought, love and gratitude is.
It does.
And I've been really pondering that.
And the other thing you said was a clean conscience, right?
That's what I got out of it because I feel right doing the right thing for me instead of resisting and pushing and going against my body, just doing what my body needs. And then I just naturally felt better. Yes, I had more energy. Yes, I lost some weight.
Yes.
But I felt good about taking care of me in my needs.
Yeah. 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 And get this. 2 Timothy 1:3. I'm grateful to God to whom I'm rendering sacred service as my forefathers did with a clean conscience, never ceasing to remember you in my supplications, being grateful to
Yep.
God with a clean conscience. Hello. That is
Yes.
so awesome.
That's right.
Yep.
That is true. That is true.
How
Yeah.
cool is that? We got to have a clean conscience and just be grateful first and then work with ourselves. Yeah. So bravo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're going kind of scriptural today, Teresa. We don't do this always, but this is just kind of all
It
coming up.
fits.
So don't, this is not a church group, but we're all
Yeah.
kind of,
That was
churchy.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all spiritual here. Betty, what you got, girl? Sharon, what you got?
Oh, I've got a whole it's just a whole bunch. Everything that you're saying is wonderful. For the first, I got my machine working yesterday. And so I got my numbers. And so that's real exciting. And like you, Yvonne, I just had my birthday in December, so I'm 79. And this says I'm 86. But the neat thing is I'm 79 and I have to stick at 79. We don't have to stay at 86. We
Nope.
don't have to be 86. So we,
Nope.
we're going to whip it. You and I are going to whip it,
Whip
and
it.
the rest of us are going to whip whatever number you have. But we may not make 20 below, but why not? You go for 76 and I'll go for 78. We can do that just one year down and start. So
Yeah.
that is really, really neat. But just
And I have to tell
yeah,
you, Betty, I've seen way worse. You guys, while you feel bad about those numbers, I've seen way worse come
I,
through on some of these people's. Way
yeah,
worse. So just know, okay?
exactly.
And
Exactly.
can
But,
adjust it
but
after. It's
yeah,
just a starting point, not a set point.
Not a set.
Yeah.
exactly. But it was a starting point because over December, I put on 5 pounds, but this morning I'm down 2 pounds, 0.4 ounces. So, but you know what? The scale helped just to relax. And it's been a, a wild month because Jean's been sick and not sick. And the last few days we've been doctors, we've been the emergency ward, we've been had the dentist in there. I went to see Dr. Michelle yesterday. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. She helped. It's so nice to see her every 2 weeks, because she uh, puts me back in, and I brought my
Gotta love
numbers to
those
her.
chiropractors. Whoop, whoop,
Yes,
whoop.
Yay.
yes, they are up there, and she's looked through, and she says, "Well, here, this is good, and this is good." Okay, so I've got three good things on there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, from three good things, we can go to four, can't we?
Right.
But anyway, it's just that little bit of positivity brought me back into. I lost 2.5 pounds. It's been forever. But the neat thing about this group too reminds me of something I heard years and years ago when I was in my 30s, that I was told it's not a sin to fall out of bed. It's a sin if you just lie there. And I'm looking at every one of us here, and it's like, okay, maybe we all fell out of bed and bounced, maybe, but we bounced up.
Up.
We didn't just bounce and lay there, we bounced back up. And that's why we keep coming back for this, because this is what keeps us steady. This is what keeps us going. And this is, I get so, yes, my tribe. I'll steal from
And,
I
and
will
on the
steal
win,
from every one of you.
yeah.
That
And you guys are
it
my, we're a small unit, but that when you go to the win calls, don't you get the idea of how big this tribe is? Like, and that it's really, we're not alone. Like, ugh, it's
and
right.
the,
It's,
the fun thing is you go there. Like I went there today. I don't think I went in December at all because either I was sick or Jane was sick or something. But I went there today, and I picked up all kinds of stuff on water, which is good because I've been drinking water. Today I was started back on my water yesterday and today. and doing that. And just, what did they say? They said something that was kind of cute, that drinking water is self-care. That's what I took away today. Drinking water is self-care. And the other things where they're starting to link up a little bit, that it's because you're not hydrated, the dementia, the Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, they mentioned 4 or 5 disease, that they're trying to link up to the fact that you're not. Well, that's what you think I'm not going to go out there and force one more drink of water out of Gene, to work on his mental thing.
Hydration makes people crazy.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really does. It's not,
Mhm.
it's a thing, and many seniors are completely dehydrated.
Oh,
Many,
I could believe it. I
most
would
are
believe it.
dehydrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cindy, I didn't expect you to be on. Can we give Cindy a moment? Because I didn't think she'd be
Yes.
here.
Good. Yes.
I didn't think I was either. I had a chiropractor appointment, and then I was going to go to the gym and then run a couple errands. And I'm in Minnesota, we have had rain and ice lately. And I walked out down my driveway to my garage, and it was just slushy ice, and went to my chiropractor, and that was dicey. And I thought, I'm just going home. My new knee is 11 weeks old as of yesterday. So I'm walking with a cane, and I just recently started going back to the gym after my surgery, and I'm just biking and doing my physical therapy standing work using the bar there for stability. And I was all geared up today, but this is my self-care today, was to come home and not be out on the sidewalks in these conditions. And so I don't know, I may change my mind
Ruin
later,
your new knee.
Yeah, well, exactly.
No. Yeah, no.
So, and I was just looking at my scale measurements for I'm getting positive feedback from that. But one of the things with knee replacement surgery is that they cut into your quad muscle to do the surgery. And so all the pain that I've had, or most of the pain that I've had since the surgery, has been in my thigh and around the quad muscle. And so my physical therapy, once I got the bending and the straightening down, my physical therapy is mostly rebuilding quad strength. And I was really beating myself up over it. 3 weeks ago, my physical therapist wanted me to step up on a step with my right foot, which you step up with your good and down with the bad. I had to step up with the good or the bad, and then lift my other foot up and put it on the step. And I could not lift my other foot up. I could not straighten my knee. I could not. I was frozen, and I was trying to determine, was it physical or was it psychological? And I was just afraid that I was going to hurt myself, or what was it? And I wanted to move down to a half a step, get a different size riser. And he said, no, that's not going to make a difference. And I said, but to me, if I do it on a half a step and can do it, then I'll get that memory back of what this feels like on a smaller scale. And he just disagreed with me and wouldn't let me do it. And so the next week, when I alternate between a physical therapist and an assistant, and I told her I wanted to try half a step, and so I could do it. It took me a few tries, but I was able to get my foot up, and I was just like, I'm doing my work. I'm doing the leg lifts. I'm doing the squats. Why is this taking so long to get this strength back? And then I realized that looking at other people, my quads are lifting a hell of a lot more weight than this person's quads. And so it's going to take me longer, because I've got 100 pounds on my physical therapist, so yes, he's going to be able to do it easier than I am because I'm lifting more weight, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to do it. So that was a turning point in giving myself some grace and letting myself say, well, look how far you've come, that this is just going to take longer for you because you're carrying more weight. I mean, that's a reality. There's nothing that's not going to change overnight. And
Yes.
so this week I have 7 steps to get up to my condo from my back door. And this week I stood out on the steps and put my bad leg up and finally got my right leg to come up behind next to it and put it back down again. And I did it 10 times. And yesterday I walked up 4 steps like a normal person, like this.
Oh, wow.
Like this.
Good.
So it's coming. It wasn't pain-free when I did it. It bothered my knee, not so much as my quad, but it's coming. So it's just, I've been giving myself some grace. And then I looked, when I did the scale this week, I've increased my muscle mass by 2 pounds in the last month.
Oh, good.
So I'm taking that
That's
as
a great reward, right?
Yeah. Yep,
Yes.
that was good to see that number, and I'm trying not to look at the weight number. I'm trying to look at the other numbers. But the weight number is, that's ingrained in us, but it is going down. So I'm doing good things for myself, and but I am feeling good that I'm going to the physical therapist tomorrow, so I'll be able to show him that I can go up the step 1 leg at a time. And he's going to say, but you're hanging on to the railing. Let go of the railing. I'm like, let me have this. I've been hanging
Yes.
on to
You know
a railing
what?
anytime I
You
have to for the last
you
10
guys
years.
celebrate every micro habit and
Oh,
every
I know.
micro win as if it's a huge one, because don't let anyone put down your micro win, because
No, I'm
those add
not.
up. Those add
Good.
up, girls.
For the last year and a
Everybody.
half, probably, I haven't been able to go up the steps like this. So
Mhm.
the fact that I did 4 steps going up, I'm taking, that's a
Yeah.
big win. And
Yeah.
and he just wants, he's like, I'm not going to be your friend. I'm going to be hard on you. I'm like, go ahead, I can take it, but it's, celebrate my little wins too that are big to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Just
giving,
a quick question on the
Yeah.
physical therapy for knee. I have a friend who she walked with a cane, and I don't know where she got it, but she said walking backwards,
yeah,
obviously if there's nothing behind you and you have
right.
an open space, is really good for the knee.
It is.
Is that's something you did in physical? Because my dad's wife just had knee replacement a week ago. And so I was going to tell her that, or ask if the
Yeah,
physical
and
therapy
doing
included that.
things like side kicks, standing,
Yes.
I stand by a counter in case I need to just lose my balance.
Sure,
But it's
stable.
doing side kicks 1 leg at a
Yes.
It's real
time.
good. Okay.
And
Yeah.
And do you
and
have
marching.
access to or opportunity for pool therapy in the water?
I have a
That takes
pool
the
at
weight
the
off.
gym, but I've never been in it. I've never been in it. It is an option, but I have not taken part in it.
Yeah, my dad's had both his knees done, and that's like he's over 400 pounds, and that's the only exercise he can do is in the water.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
sister does it.
Steps are good, but just taking the weight off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, thank you.
anyway,
Celebrate those wins, Cindy.
yeah,
Celebrate
Yeah.
those wins.
that's a biggie,
Yeah.
Cindy.
Yeah.
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 Thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing. And how about Jane Ann, while we have time yet, and Sharon, Teresa, if you have anything to add, you're new to the group, whatever you're getting,
Yeah.
Amy's out there in the
Pop your
kitchen with her
hand up,
baby
find
mom.
the microphone button.
Jane Ann, what you got, girl?
Well, I think it's a great idea to pick a word. I've been debating. I haven't chosen one yet because I'm listening to everybody else's comments and trying to decide which one of all those good ones to take.
I put a list of words in the chat so you can go back to that and see.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know you were on last week with Mary Gomat, and see, she changed hers 2 hours after we
Yeah.
did the program, but that's okay. Do a word for the day, do a word for the week. There's so many good ones, and if you
I was
find an
thinking about
all-encompassing one to keep going through the year, that's great too.
I was thinking about reset. That kind of
Yes.
keeps
Yes.
popping into
Nice.
my mind. So
Like it.
That's actually energetically
that'll
the
do
word
for the week.
that's a good energetic word for this year, 2026, apparently. So that's a good word to pick.
There you
Mhm.
go.
Yep.
Yep.
And I can always change it next week if I think of something
That's
better.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, it just gives you focus for the day, for the week, for the month.
Yep.
Yep.
And how are you
Abs-
doing on the metabolic reset program? You were asking about that last week.
Yes, I got registered for that. I was wondering if the rest of you had signed up, a lot of people under you, or
No.
just doing it on your own.
Just Sharon. Sharon's our resident, like, hard on a stick. She has a bunch of people, but
She does. She's very good.
Well, I know
yeah.
there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from it. So,
Yes, you
yep.
can send them your own link or you can send them mine or it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
Absolutely. The more the merrier. And even, you know what, people, if they just go on and take that metabolic age quiz and learn about the challenge, or, they don't have to pay the money, but they can at least kind of get a start. We've got a couple different quizzes for people that, if they want to do it. I'll put the link in there again for you if you want to send it out. It's right here. This one's mine. I also put the YouTube link in the chat here today because our the Let's Talks are now on YouTube and a lot of people use YouTube.
Oh,
So you subscribe to YouTube, and I like that they put it there because Facebook it was kind of clump. I had difficulty finding it. So subscribe to the Let's Talks on YouTube. Dr. Anderson is coming out with a full documentary of the centurions in Spain, ironically enough, which is where I just came
oh,
from. And that's going to
oh,
be out on Saturday. They're doing a big metabolic health kickoff, and he's going to be releasing the full documentary of his time in Spain with the centurions. So I sent the little trailer to you. I did sign up to receive somehow to be able to share this with you on Saturday the 10th, but I have yet to figure it out.
well,
So if I
a lot of,
figure it out before Saturday, I'll let you know. I mean, I'll text you, I'll put it in the messenger, I'll email or something. I can't figure out how to put this all together, but the trailer's coming out soon. And then on the 24th, if you live in Iowa, I'm hoping to see you here in West Des Moines because we're having Dr. Amy, or Dr. Mike, Amy Mills, several other people are coming. I'm not sure if Dan or Dr. A are coming, but we will have a live event for Get Healthy America. So Saturday the 10th is kickoff for Get America Healthy. And he's releasing this documentary about centurions in Spain. And I don't know how long it is. I want to say it's like a half-hour documentary. So we'll see. I'll try to get us hooked up quick and you'll be in the know as soon as I figure it out. But so that'll be super fun. So the 24th of December, if you're in Iowa, if you want to come, make a road trip, please come. Sharon's coming down with some people from northeast Iowa to Des Moines. I'm hoping to get Gail down here, bring her crew down. Um, so Sharon, do you have anything to share today? Mary, I hope you can come. And Tanya, I invited her. Anybody's welcome. But
What
Sharon, do you
time is it? What time is it on the
it
24th?
let's see, it's in the chat. I think remember.
Do you
and
remember if it
where?
was morning, afternoon, or all day?
It's in West Des Moines. The location is on the graphic and it's in the chat right now. They have it set for 9 a.m. to 12 in West Des Moines. The location may change. Um, the location may change because they're already maxed on that location. So but they have it from 9 to 12 and
Okay.
they have, yep, and then there's a registration also. There's a link. I'll just put it back in there. But yeah, and anybody's welcome. Guests doesn't have to be clients. And here is this is a registration link here as well. Okay, and I'll put it in the Facebook Messenger also. But if you click on that, it should be a link to register. We'd love to have you make a road trip from Minnesota, Missouri. Teresa, you're in Missouri. Sharon, do you have anything you want to say, or Teresa?
I was just gonna say, everybody's talking about the scale and just keep practicing the habits of health and the numbers will change.
Mhm.
That's just kind of my take on it.
Amen.
Just
Amen.
keep
So
practicing the habits
Yeah.
of health.
It's science. It works.
100%.
I mean, whether it's hydration or, their numbers will change.
Yep.
Takes time, but the numbers
And
will
we
change.
practice. We're practitioners. We're optimal health practitioners, right? That doesn't mean perfect, but we're optimal health practitioners. We're in pursuit of our masters in optimal health.
Yes. Yes.
And
I
Yeah.
mean, doctors are only practicing, so we might as well just practice on ourselves, right?
Yep. Doctorates of optimal health. Teresa, do you know how to get off mute? Do you have anything to share? You have some wonderful things happening to you.
If you would like.
I was
Yep.
All
I was
right.
just
I'm
gonna
gonna click
say,
on.
I was
Oop,
just
go
gonna
ahead.
say quick that my words, I just have a little phrase.
What's your word? What's your phrase?
Gratitude in every connection.
Gratitude
Ooh, I
in
love it.
every connection.
Yeah,
Love it,
that's
Sharon. And you are a heart connector of hearts, so that's
And
great.
and so I'm the habits of the macro habits. I really want to work on my morning and evening routines. I get them going and then I get away from them. So
gratitude.
get
Awesome.
the
So
And,
twilight.
and
your
Teresa's got her
twilight, your,
microphone open, so go ahead,
Oh,
Teresa.
so go ahead.
Okay,
okay.
this is all new to me, so I wasn't sure what I was doing.
You got it. We hear you now.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad everybody's welcoming me to the group, and I've been on the program for a little over a month. I think I started somewhere after Thanksgiving. And I have lost anywhere from 10 to 12 pounds, I think. So that's really good. And, I'm a slow loser. I have been all my life. So I don't know any different. And
Well, that makes you a winner now.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just hanging in there trying to keep going.
Good.
And
Good. Keep
want
coming
to,
back.
yeah.
Keep coming back. Yeah.
Keep
Okay.
coming back.
Well, you
Thank you
are
for
in the
sharing,
right
Teresa.
place.
I'll never forget my time in Madrid with Teresa. I'm on the phone at, all hours of the night because it was 6 hours ahead in Madrid because insurance and things were messed up in her world. And I'll never forget talking to Teresa in Madrid on Facebook Messenger. She didn't even know how to do it. We were talking
No.
about, yeah,
Good.
it
Did
was.
it.
It was great. It was great. So, remember the twilight and the morning routines, go to that life book. And what you said, Sharon said is so critical. Like you say, you get that morning routine and that evening routine going, and then you fall off of it. And it's like losing one of the pieces of your sandwich. I feel like it's the sandwich of the day. It's like the bread. Like it's the top and the bottom it's got to be
Yeah.
there for the middle to hold the sandwich together.
Yes. Yes, it does.
So
That's
I'm with you on that. My bottom bread falls off all the time too, that PM routine. Keeping that keeping that piece going is also yeah, that rock in the jar. We got to keep all of our rocks in our marbles in our head and our
yes.
rocks in the jar, right? So yeah, I applaud you, Sharon. That's great. I loved your words. I loved your phrase. I love that your focus and you're like, the heart on a stick, heart on a sleeve. So keep leading strong. Anybody else having to share takeaways from today? Amy, did you get to share? Oh, oh, there you are.
Hey, did anybody else want to go first?
Oh, I think
No,
you're
you're
the
up.
last one.
You're the last one.
Oh, I'll try to keep quick. Wow, the past few weeks have been a lot. Some of you know, some of you have been very kind and gracious in encouraging me through my uh struggles and trying to learn all kinds of new things, and it's crazy. Part of me, sometimes I feel like I've just bitten off way more than I can chew. Well, not everybody here knows. So I've been working really, really hard on developing something for the new year to help other people, and um, making a YouTube channel and doing all kinds of stuff that I've never done before, and I don't know how to do. So I'm having to Google and ChatGPT everything and learn the hard way sometimes. And um, it is tempting to be discouraging because you know, not many people are interested yet. But I keep reminding myself, small beginnings, right? You know, millimeter steps. You have to start somewhere. And I'll never forget a message I heard many years ago that struck me so powerfully then. It was called Being Faithful with Little. And it struck me then because it was like, I had like no opportunity and all kinds of stuff. But just even if we don't feel like we have much, just if we're faithful and do the best we can with that, then God will bless us and maybe He'll give us more later. But don't stress and worry because I don't have everything right now, or even I don't feel like I can do everything. I'll just take it one step at a time and I'll get there.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what my word for the year is. It's probably either grace or patience or perseverance, or it could just be millimeters. Something like
Or a
that.
combination of or a combination, right?
Yeah. But I would
Trust
appreciate
me.
prayers that I don't get discouraged.
Yeah. Trust me, Miss
Or
Carrie made my first YouTube channel. I was clueless. I had no idea to do it. No, so it's all anything you see happening
And I can't
here.
figure out how to do my own now. So
Even Sharon's in her she's 70 and she's learning the new tricks, and we're all learning. We're all. It's just don't
Yeah.
worry. You can only one little thing at a time. Micro habits stick. Make micro habits stick.
yes.
I
throwing
think
I'm
with
kind of like
all
a
the
perfectionist though. Yeah.
with all the words you said, Amy, I think your word is faithful, because faithful encompass it takes in the perseverance, takes in the everything. So
yeah,
Yep.
it
keep going,
includes the
girl.
millimeters because faithful and little.
Yes,
Faithful.
exactly. It's all
Oh,
faithful holds all of those things, perseverance, all of that, all of those
yep.
words you just said, your word faithful holds it all.
Faith
Aw,
over
thank
And
you,
that's
fear.
Mary.
Love it.
I
what holds
appreciate
us
that.
together.
Yep. Faith over fear.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you know what? A really good
Yeah.
titration mental exercise is just to fear less, faithful. Fear less, faithful. You know, give 'em more of one, less of the other.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a great breathing exercise, right? Faithful, yeah, no,
Yeah, blow out the
fearless.
fear. Yeah, faithful, fearless.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Love it.
Thank you, guys.
Love it.
Yes.
Well, you guys, ladies, I love you. And notice how there's no men on here because we are highly evolved and they are not. And
Is Matt in the other room listening?
hey, facts are facts, you know. For the
I mean, he
perfect
should be.
compliment. That's why we were made the perfect compliment.
It completes.
We complete the whole, right? Anyways, we
Yes.
love our hubby. We love our hubbies. I love my hubby
Yes.
dearly.
Yes, we do.
We love the midlife makeover mavens, and we love that we're all getting this mindset shift together. So welcome, Teresa. We'd love to have you back. Thanks for staying the whole time.
Yeah.
And we'll talk again next week. Love you.
Bye.
Yes. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Have a great week.